Hey, good morning, everyone. Have I got a word for you today? Hey, I'm reading through the book of Ephesians. What a powerful book that God had Paul write for you and for me today. I want to go to chapter 3. I'm going to read verse 14. I'm reading more verses than I normally do because it's Paul's prayer. It's my prayer for you today, for you and yours. So I want you to grab a hold of this. I want you to be in agreement with me. For this reason, I kneel before the Father, from which his whole family in heaven and on earth derives his name. I pray out of his glorious riches, he may strengthen you with power through his Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. And I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power together with all the saints to grasp how wide, how long, and high and deep is the love of Christ. And to know this love that surpasses all knowledge, that you may be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God. Now I got to tell you, I declare that over you. I pray that over you today. I want you to be in agreement that you receive it. Say, I receive that. Because for this reason, day in and day out, I continue to grow my relationship with Jesus Christ, not just for me, but for them and those in my life, for my family, my wife, my children, my grandchildren, my co-workers, my ministry brothers, the club brothers that God has put us in relationship with. For this reason, I get up and I seek the Father every day for you and for them and those that don't get to watch these videos. I pray out of his glory. I pray out of his glorious riches. I pray by the Spirit. I pray in tongues. I don't know what you think about that, but I believe in the Spirit's the Spirit moving through us. May strengthen you with power through his Spirit, through God in his inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your, my greatest hope is that Christ dwells in your hearts. I spoke to somebody last night about where you at with God. Well, I don't need a church. I said, you're right. You need a church, but what you need is a relationship with Jesus Christ. You need to ask Jesus into your heart. Ask him to forgive you. Then ask him to lead and guide you. That Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. I pray that you be rooted and established in love. God is love. You got to be rooted and established in God, that you may have the power together with all the saints, all your brothers and your sisters, to grasp how wide, how long, and high and deep is the love of Christ. It's more than we're ever going to wrap our heads around. And I want you to know this. I'm going to close with this. And know that this love surpasses all knowledge. Everything that we can get in our brain, it surpasses all of that, so that we will be filled to the measure, overflowing with all the fullness of God. I declare that over you and your life today. Know that God loves you. If nobody's told you that today, as old Pastor Ben would say, I love you. He loves you. You have a blessed day.